This is part 2 of the fretting hand technique video lessons. Now in part 1 we just covered the very basic ideas of how you use your left hand. But now we're going to talk about economy of movement, which is the real secret to doing these things smoothly. So if we go back to our chromatic ideas, that's using every single note, one fret after the other. So here I'm on the third string, 2nd fret. Whoops, when I play the right note. There we go. I'll just play up and down. Now what you need to notice is that my fingers are staying very close to the strings. They're not flying away. I'm not doing this. Now when you're first beginning to play and learn, it's very hard to control the fingers. But that is the goal, to keep them as close as possible. Just lift them up and put them back down again. When you first start, there's a tendency to do this. But as you can see, the distance between here and there is maybe 3 times the amount, which means it takes you 3 times the amount of time to bring the finger back in, which means you're never ever going to be able to play quickly, or even relatively quickly, which may be slowly to you, cleanly, because you just can't bring the fingers back in time. It's exactly the same idea with changing chords. Chords, when you change chords, we've got a C there, to G, I go back to C. You see all my fingers stay very close to the strings, and I basically just lift them up and I move them over if I need to. Lift it up and move. Now this looks easy, but it's very, very difficult to do when you're first learning the guitar, because these kind of finger movements are very unnatural for someone who's never practiced them. So the thing to do is to do one at a time. So put on a C, lift the 3rd finger up, put it back down. Then do the same with the 2nd finger and the 1st finger. Then do pairs of fingers. Then all the fingers. Then to change the chords, so we're going to go to G now. So let's do 1 finger at a time. The 3rd finger is going to move over to the 6th string and back again. So you're just moving over. Now do the same with the 2nd finger. If you can, I automatically want to move my 3rd finger as well, because I'm trained to do that on the chord changes. In fact, this 2nd and 3rd finger shape here is really useful to get under control. And with the 1st finger, you just lift the 1st finger up to go to G. We don't need that one. And the 4th finger is going to come down and hit that 3rd fret 1st string. So to go back to C, just lift the little finger up. It's all there ready to come back down again. Moving on to D, look, with that 2nd, 3rd finger, you can see it's the same form. Just bring the 1st finger in. But coordinating all these finger movements to run smoothly and simultaneously is what takes a lot of time and practice. You really have to think about it to be able to control the fingers. So there we go. You can work through any chord combinations to do the same thing to control the fingers. You see my thumb is coming up here again. If you've got trouble with getting clean strings, bring the thumb more down into the middle of the neck, brings the hand forward. That's it. I'll see you all next time.